Welcome to In the Spotlight at Theatre Royal Wakefield, your backstage pass to the shows, the stories, and the people that bring life to this beautiful old theatre. Each episode will lift the curtain on upcoming shows, meet the artists behind them, and learn a bit more about the magic that happens on this historic stage. Let's get into today's episode. I'm here with our Director of Patron Experience, Sarah Shooter, and Claire Silverley from We Are Wakefield. Thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
And Claire, could you tell me a bit about We Are Wakefield and what you do there?
Yes, so We Are Wakefield is a not-for-profit organisation. It's a membership organisation. We have over 200 members now, made up of, it's a very diverse membership actually, made up of businesses, education providers, charities, cultural organisations, sporting organisations. I've definitely missed someone, but it's a very eclectic mix of members, and we provide a platform or a toolkit, if you like, for our members to connect with each other, support each other, offer each other opportunities. We're very much all about the circular economy, keeping that Wakefield pound in Wakefield, and really offering our members opportunities to put back into Wakefield and support the local economy.
Wow, it sounds like a really exciting business and thing to be a part of.
Oh, it's an honour, it really is. It's no days are ever the same, no 2 days are the same. It's a really, it's a real honour and a privilege to be part of it actually.
Yeah. And how did the theatre We Are Wakefield get connected?
Do you want to answer that one?
I'll answer that one. We were a very early adopter, actually.
Absolutely, yeah.
We Are Wakefield came out of another organisation, but Claire came to see me, I think probably very early on in you taking over.
2022.
Yeah. So, and we could really understand the value and the benefit of the theatre being involved in what we were doing, because networking and being part of that Wakefield economy is really important to us at the theatre, because as you guys know, and I hope people watching know, we are a charity and we do need to generate income. And selfishly, the thought of being able to meet 200 businesses and trying to nobble them to get sponsorship
and you do it so well.
It's far too good an opportunity to do. But seriously as well, what's really important to us at the theatre as well is we are part of the business community of Wakefield. We are part of Wakefield community, and we need to make sure that other people know how much we value that. We don't just happen to be Wakefield. We are Theatre Royal Wakefield, and that is part of our identity. It's part of our DNA. And I think very early on, me and Claire could see how well we could work together and how we could both support each other, because we had a business network and we still have a business network, and I was able to share and talk to people about the benefit of joining We Are Wakefield, as well as still supporting us. They weren't allowed to leave me as well. They get into big trouble if they do that. But that opportunity for us to be involved in that wider business community, and it was a business community to start with, and then has expanded to just being this amazing community of people who really care about where they are and what they do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's fast becoming as well, even more diverse in that we've just taken over the Wakefield Manufacturing Forum. So we have a memorandum of understanding with Wakefield Council to co-deliver their economic growth plan, which has just been relaunched actually, and to support the key sectors in Wakefield. Now, for me, that's a no-brainer. We look after the manufacturers and those big organisations that are so prominent in Wakefield, and hopefully then they come and open the supply chains up, look at their CSR piece. I know a lot of businesses are really mindful of working with charities and organisations, but are they always local? So it's about adjusting that mindset for these larger organisations as well, where hopefully we'll get them to come to one of the corporate nights at the theatre, and everybody knows the theatre's here. But it's one of those things, isn't it, where I've not been for years. Well, why not? Come along. And then, it's then sort of reassessing what they're doing, and from a CSR perspective with the business as well. Are they supporting local charities and organisations that will in turn support the people they employ and their families? So for us, it's very much about partnership working, how we make sure that people see the benefits in working more locally and supporting local organisations. And the theatre needs to be here for Wakefield. Can we imagine Wakefield without a theatre? We shouldn't, should we? So yeah, it's very much about those partnerships and bringing in more people for more members. So the more diverse membership we have, the more everyone benefits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I know recently you came in with some business cards for a print business in Wakefield that we had now started using, and that was through networking. So it is really learning how to grow within the community and find what you need within the community, because it is there. It's just finding it, really.
Yeah, and that's a good point, really. Sorry, it's me passing it back and then carrying on. But that's a really good point. Is everyone looking at their supply chain, because it's easy these days to just hop on Amazon or go online and Google something, wait and buy something from. But we need to think a little bit more about that and how we source our suppliers, especially within business, because by supporting other local businesses, it's going to come back.
Yeah.
By that print company, you working with them, that will reignite their knowledge and the theatre, and hopefully that will come back and they'll think, oh yeah, well, we need to, we need to go visit. So it's all about realigning people's processes really, and making them think more about how they shop.
Yeah.
And it may be convenient to hop online, but is it cheaper? Is it more sustainable? And is it as reliable as building up a face-to-face relationship?
Yeah.
And I won't, I promise, but I could list so many different suppliers that we've now brought into the theatre, or we've connected to other people, or have engaged with us, like the print company, who I feel really, because I really can't remember the name, but like Louise at Badgers as well. AB Print, thank you.
Just checking it with the right one.
We've also worked with Transform Print in the Ridings.
Transform Print in the Ridings and a few other people.
So
it's been really good, and it's really nice, as you say, to be able to do that. But also for me to be able to explain the difference that they're making.
Yeah.
Because if they can then just offer me a 1% discount or a 2% discount, that has such an impact on our budgets and such an impact on what we can do. And as you know, I know I'm preaching to the converted, that is free, but we really do genuinely make an impact on the community here at the theatre. Do you know what I mean? We make such a difference, and we wouldn't be able to offer the tickets to young carers, to partially sighted young people, to deaf young people, without the support of the local community and without the support of the local business community. We don't always ask, we're not going to rattling a tin. I'm not constantly just asking them to give me money for nothing, but if we can build a relationship and we can build that partnership, and then they can see the strength of what we're doing, and then we can kind of be a little bit cheeky and say, any chance of this one free, or any chance of this one half price, or at cost, or something like that, that they can really be, they get that value as well. And quite a few of the people we've worked with have said they've quite like that glow of doing it for us as well, and that kind of realising that they have made a difference. And it does really work, and it does make a difference.
Yeah.
And I think people underestimate that. And if anyone's watching this and has got a local business, get involved in Are Wakefield, get involved in the theatre, because it isn't just us rattling a tin at you and asking you for large amounts of money. There are lots of ways you can support and engage with us, even if it's just sending a leaflet out to your staff and encouraging them to buy a theatre ticket or something else. There's so much that we can offer the local business community and the local community here at the theatre.
Yeah.
As a venue as well, I mean, you've got amazing spaces that can be used for corporate events. Like you said, businesses can treat their staff, they can treat their clients, and sometimes it's not always at the forefront of their mind when they're trying to think, well, how do we do that? Well, we've got an amazing place here in Wakefield where people can come and enjoy an eclectic mix of shows and events, but there's also that space for an away day or a team building session, and it's just such a quirky old place. It really is.
We're definitely quirky.
Yeah. And I mean, the things that we've done with our Wakefield members, where we've had afternoon tea on the stage, and we've had a tour of the theatre. I mean, it's those once in a lifetime opportunities that businesses could offer their team or their clients that they probably don't know are here. So, I mean, I'll leave it to you to say some of the amazing things that we've done here that people would. It's once in a lifetime, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the main one was that afternoon tea we did. That was really
Amazing.
good fun.
Yeah.
And we invited I always get this wrong, the supporters.
Partners and partners.
Partners
yes.
and partners.
Different levels.
We're a partner. That I do know. I just got me a little bit confused. And there's different levels you can support with Are Wakefield. So we hosted an afternoon tea here on the stage. And it was really good fun because there was loads of people who'd never been in the building before. They told me they'd driven past and never come in. But we were able to sit people on the stage. A great group of you all came along to our dinner on the stage as well.
Yes,
so we had a really great time dressing up in the costumes and having a little bit of a laugh. And bringing some people brought their clients along with them to sort of entertain them. And the dinner on the stage basically it's what it says on the tin. You sit on the stage, you have a dinner, but you're performed to from the stalls and from the dress circle, and it's really quirky. And all these sort of things we organise, but we can also facilitate if a business wanted to do something like that, wanted to showcase something. And it's a great way because, again, you pay for your dinner, and by paying for your dinner, you're helping the theatre. Do you know what I mean?
And you get free entertainment with it.
And you get free entertainment, and the food was really nice.
Well, again, local supplier with the food, isn't it? It's Sean from Create, who's also a We Are Wakefield member. We use Sean for the Wakefield Business Awards.
We can work without Sean.
Well, again, it's finding those reliable people that you work well with and you build a relationship with that continues, and you've not got those worries or hassles when you're organising events. I mean, I've got the Caring Kitchen, part of the Prince of Wales Hospice, who do some of our events, and Sean at Create, and it's good for me to practice what I preach. So using those local businesses. And just giving back as well. I mean, we did an impact study at the beginning of this year, and £64,000 went back into the Wakefield economy.
Wow!
Just from our events. That's from our First Fridays, the Business Awards, the Expo, using local AV companies, local venues, local caterers. All that money goes back into Wakefield because that's where we spend our money as well. So we really do practice what we preach.
We are doing what we promised not to do and talking a lot. Is there anything specific you wanted to ask us?
I was going to ask about the events that you do at the theatre, and you've got one coming up in September. Can you tell our viewers a bit about that event and what your networking events, what they could expect there?
Yeah.
I will give you it in 2 seconds, but I'm just going to say the Saturdays, we haven't got Saturday.
No, it's definitely
a Friday. The first Fridays are such a good opportunity. Claire tells me off all the time for talking to people. I know, but it's such a great chance to re-catch up with people for me and to kind of rework in. And as you're about to say, we've hosted a couple at the theatre. We're hosting the next one at the theatre. And it's just really good fun, and it's really great for us to showcase the theatre and to get people in the space. And I get to do what I love doing, which is talking to people, talking in front of an audience. And I'm always given about 3.5 minutes to take about 15. So I promise to be a little bit this
5.
time.
Meet in the middle.
Yeah, I do always have this vision of, the old thing where they get the hook and drag you off the stage. But no, it's amazing. And I love to watch the audience as you speak, because they don't realise the amazing stuff that happens. It will, I'm sure, come on to that, but it's not just what we see on the stage here, is it? So it's a privilege for me to be able to, see you communicate that to our members, because a lot of them just aren't aware. And no matter how many times you come here, you never get bored of it. But to go back to your question, Mia, right? We can talk, can't we, and digress. But the first Fridays are, what it says on the tin, they happen on the first Friday of every month, February to December, and we move the event around the Wakefield district. So we were at Featherstone Rovers last month, we've been at WX, been at Wakefield Cathedral, Carlton Grange in Pontefract. So we try and get around the district as best we can, anywhere that's got a big enough venue for us, basically, because they're big events. Anywhere up to 200 people come along. I was just saying that before we started recording this, August is usually a quiet month, and we had 150 people through the door last week. So it's an amazing event. It can be a little bit overwhelming if you've not been before, but we've really enhanced our visitor experience now, where our ambassador members, coming back to those different levels of membership that we have, our ambassador members are there waiting to buddy up with any newbies really look after them, do some introductions, show them the ropes, tell them a little bit more about the member toolkit. But the first Fridays, the format is 9:30 arrival, a great breakfast from either Create or the Caring Kitchen, depending on where we are, and a little bit of mingling. Some of our members will exhibit at the events as well, so you'll see some stands and banners and merch, bits and bobs. Have a look around those. 10 o'clock we will move into the auditorium when we have it at the theatre, and everyone will sit down and the presentation will take place on the stage. There's Sarah telling everybody a little bit more about where we are, what we do, why, and then we have Youth Zone speaking as well about the amazing venue that's coming for young people in Wakefield. So it's very informative. It's always something that's never a sales pitch. It's something that will engage most people in the room. It will probably be Wakefield focused, and hopefully you take something away and you learn something as well. And then after that 20-minute presentation, it will be back to the mingling, and that's where I get bossy and say it's not a pointless coffee morning to spend with your friends. You must go and meet new people and have some good conversations where you're sharing your challenges, you're sharing your knowledge, you're supporting each other and offering each other opportunities. So that's basically the format of the first Friday events.
Oh, it sounds really, really good. It sounds like a great mix of kind of unstructured mingling, and also you get the support to be able to do it.
That's right, and you get me bossing you around, talking to your friends, don't you, Sarah?
And we're all secretly slightly scared of Claire. But you've already mentioned the fact that I came back one week with a set of business cards, and we immediately went off into the ridings and got some print work done. In fact, just over there, the guys in the camera can't see, but literally up on our walls already. And we've come back and we've explored other opportunities as well from that event. I never come back from it without achieving something. Sometimes it's reconnecting with somebody I haven't managed to get hold of on the phone, and I know that they're going to be there, and I know that I can put something in front of them and say, come on, you've been promising to reply to my email for 3 weeks. Can you do it? And it'd be even better when they're trapped in the theatre, because I can kind of close the doors and not let them out till they've done it. But it is such a good opportunity, and I would encourage people to take part and get part of it, because we have got so much out of it. And this isn't just me being wax lyrical about We Are Wakefield, but the theatre genuinely has got so much out of it, from new suppliers, from new opportunities, to funding, to people sponsoring us, to people advertising on our safety curtain. I know you'll be bugging people in the next couple of weeks, because we're putting out our pantomime adverts, and our safety curtain adverts are all back up for grabs. So come on, people, grab some of those, because they're great opportunity. Why wouldn't you want to advertise in a pantomime programme when everyone's really happy? That's what I say to people. People are really happy, and they get passed around, and people look at them, and people engage with them. It's not a newspaper that's you're potentially next to. I know I joke and say this, but potentially next to news of Ukraine or something else like that.
Fish and chip paper.
Whereas we've kind of got that enjoyment, and you're making a difference. You're allowing Wakefield young people on the stage to perform as part of a professional pantomime by supporting what we're doing. And I won't, because we've got other podcasts that have covered all the community-based work that we're doing, but it does support such a range, as Claire said. It's not just about the sort of programme that we put on stage, which is also amazing and fantastic. It's about all the other stuff we can do to make sure this building is vibrant and has a heartbeat, and isn't just kind of something that opens at 7 o'clock at night and closes at 11 o'clock at night. It's the heartbeat of Wakefield.
And we've got, as an organisation, we've got so much out of this partnership as well, because it allows us to bring our key members to the corporate guest nights. Our ambassador members come along to that, and it's great for them to connect in a smaller environment as well, in a smaller group, where they can get to know each other a little bit better. They're relaxed, they're in a social setting, they're enjoying themselves. So it's great for us to be able to use the theatre as a tool for our members, having more opportunities to connect. And there's not much better environment than this, when you said people are having fun, they're enjoying themselves, they're relaxed and they're socialising. It's not work, is it? It's not work. It's great, and you see genuine friendships coming out of this. The community, I've been part of it now for 4.5 years, and I see friendships developing within the group. I know that you know, we're friends outside work, we've socialised together, and with a whole new circle of friends that have come from We Are Wakefield, and that's just amazing to see, isn't it? Yeah. It spills over into your personal life as well, where you're you know, extending your friendship circle, and you're making genuine connections, and that's what it's about in that relaxing, formal environment.
As a kind of final point for our viewers, if they are someone that works in Wakefield but not necessarily owns a local business, what is one thing from each of you that you would tell them so that they can get more out of the community in Wakefield?
I'd say get out there and meet people. Use every opportunity you can to connect with new people, and that personal development is off the scale by doing what I encourage people to do at the events, and that's share your successes, share your challenges, share your knowledge. Part of my journey was a failed business years ago, and I run We Are Wakefield now as something that I should have had back then, and I feel that it would have been a game changer for me. It develops you personally. It can obviously develop your business or your organisation as well. So there is absolutely, you know, there's no end to the advantages of meeting people and having these great conversations. Just have as many conversations with as many people you can.
Thank you.
I'll echo that and say come along to different things, because it's tricky, because We Are Wakefield's a membership organisation. If you can't convince the business owner or whoever to join, but there are networking events here at the theatre and other places that you don't have to be a member of. We have an event here on the fourth Thursday of every month that people can pop along to. Do you know what I mean? And they can come and meet other people. You don't have to be a member of any organisation to be able to do that. It's kind of over lunch. We do it here deliberately, so you could bring your sandwiches if you wanted to and still chat. You get to go once to We Are Wakefield. Use that opportunity if you can get that access, and then you can have the conversation about what you want to do. But just see what's out there. There's a lot more in Wakefield than a lot of people realise.
Get in touch. You know, get in touch with myself. Get in touch with Sarah, because we can support with things like that. If what we do isn't right for you, then we have enough connections to signpost you in the right direction, and we will do that. You know, we're here to help. We're not here for our own personal gain. Obviously I want people to come and join We Are Wakefield and get involved in what we do, but if it's not for everyone, and I always say shop around, try different networking organisations or different events and see what's right for you. Hopefully you'll choose us, but if not, that's absolutely fine too. If we can help, we will help.
And speaking of choosing, I'm going to ask you as a last question, very quick fire.
You're not good at that.
Where is your favourite seat in the theatre?
Gosh, well, I always like to be in the stalls, in the thick of it. So I like, you know, not right at the front, but maybe a few rows back in the stalls. I quite like that as a vantage point. I always want to go in Sir Rodney's. This sounds really long. I always want to go into Rodney's box. So if we could ever arrange that at some point, that's bucket list. I'd love to go in the royal box that is Sir Rodney Walker's.
That feels like something we have to organise.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I have two, but I'll be quick?
Yes.
My actual favourite seat in the theatre is probably C1 and C2, because you get really great leg room. It's really good to get in and out to the bar, which says more about me than anything else. It's really good view, and whatever show I come and see, I do that. But
and so, just to clarify, that's in the dress circle.
In the dress circle, thank you. Yes, in the dress circle. Thanks for that. But because I work here, I also love sneaking in and standing at the back of the stalls and just sort of being behind the sound desk, because you just get a really different experience from there sometimes. Particularly if you can sneak in and watch one of our children's shows, or perhaps a school show for pantomime or something like that, and you just get to see everything else that's kind of going on. So that's my sneaky one, but my actual favourite one is C1 and 2 in the dress circle.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I think our viewers will have learned a lot about networking, and hopefully we'll see some of them at We Are Wakefield or other networking events in the city. Thank you for spending this time with us backstage at the Theatre Royal Wakefield. If you enjoyed the episode, please give us a like, subscribe, leave a comment and share with a fellow theatre lover. For tickets and all the latest news, please head to theatreroyalwakefield.co.uk. We'll be back soon with a new episode, and until then, we'll save you a seat.